something similar once as well. So I do think that she put out one of her best performances of the season. And yeah, unfortunately, or fortunately for the other riders, I don't know how you look at it, they were just that bit stronger at the finish. But Brand has really increased her gap over Casasola. So when you don't ride a round of this series, you get 5 minutes added to your total. So you basically lose 5 minutes to the winner. And so Casasola was on 2 minutes and 8 before she started this, and now she'll be on 7 minutes and 8. So Brand has the option of not finishing a round, and she'll still be 2 minutes ahead.
So these are the highlights as we look at them. There was that bobbling donkey-like bike kicking its hooves up behind her, and she was understandably annoyed by that. Probably took a little bit longer getting the chain sorted and back on. Alvarado to chase back on. We're looking through the race highlights here, and this was Alvarado working her way back in. Annemarie Wurst hanging on to the front end of the race, and Lucinda Brand, in the interview we've just heard, understandably pretty buoyed actually by that performance physically, barring the mistake. She knew she was there for the win, and actually seems, I think, very confident going into Namur tomorrow. That was her mistake, though. That total stop at the front end with the front wheel on the route. I wonder whether that might be her out of it. To come back from there to finish second is quite a remarkable ride in itself. Annemarie Wurst with no mistakes, but just being slightly out of that top three in terms of being able to hang on to them when they did come back. And they did come back. This was when Alvarado and Brand had hooked up together. This was the moment that they caught them, and actually they caught Annemarie Wurst when she was running, and that was a problem in the first place. A little bit more momentum between them, but the momentum was with the world champion all the time. It was another performance by Fem van Empel where, in a way, because she led in the way she did, she made it look quite easy, and it's anything but. She said herself how hard she had to work for it. This was the sprint as well, which Brand won. They've been pretty even in sprinting, these two, across the last couple of years when they've come together for a sprint, and they often have. Lucinda Brand getting that one this time, ahead of Celine Del Carmen Alvarado and Annemarie Wurst in fourth.
I think as well, watching that again, we get to see that Brand mentioned in her interview how it was tough that to get her feet in the pedals, but that also often means that it's tough to get your feet out of the pedals. And so I think she wasn't able to get her right foot out, and that's why the bike completely fell over on the side. It wasn't that she wasn't trying.
Van Empel, je zei op voorhand, ik ga wat moeten zoeken of het crossgevoel er nog is na zoveel op de wegfietsen zitten. Dat leek wel in orde, denk ik.
Goh, ja, het ging best goed. Ik mag niet klagen, maar ja, blijft altijd werken aan de winkel natuurlijk. Technisch.
Well, the feelings were good today.
Dan op de weg, maar ik ben zeker heel blij met vandaag.
Yeah, it's always hard work here.
Was dat vooraf het plan van dat worden mijn stroken, daar ga ik
particularly with the technical aspect of the course.
Ja, ik denk gewoon dat het zaak was om gewoon heel de wedstrijd een beetje druk blijven zetten, want je ziet op het einde komen ze toch nog terug. I
knew I had to put pressure on the rest of them.
In het voordeel, dus ik dacht als ik gewoon de klimmen gewoon vol ga, dan zet ik ze op een gaatje.
En foutloos blijven.
And I knew I had to put the pressure on the climb in order to make the difference there.
Hoe moeilijk was het op dit parcours? Was het echt technisch?
And you didn't make any mistakes? She's being asked.
Als eerste bijvoorbeeld naar die afdaling ging, dan kan je eigen lijn rijden. Maar zodra je achter iemand zit, dan ja, volg je meestal en kun je niet echt je eigen lijn rijden. Dus,
if you were the first one into the descent, then you could pick your own line.
En slipperig en je ziet een klein foutje zo gemaakt.
And it was a good day for me. I didn't make too many mistakes.
How happy are you with it?
Yeah, of course, super happy. I worked very hard the last weeks, and yeah, to win here in Herentals is super.
Is it always some kind of a guessing game to know how the feeling is after a training camp?
Yeah, of course, because I didn't rode a CX race in between, but no, on the road you can train also some intensity. So yeah, I did, and I'm super happy to win here.
Congratulations, proficiat, Fem van Empel.
And so they can do it again, and Brand, particularly in Dublin, which was only 2 weeks ago.
Well, there is your podium for round 4 of the 8-round X2O Badkammers Trophy. Lucinda Brand on the left there, leading very comfortably in the overall now.